Welcome. Today's crawl or no crawl. Today is March 28th. It's day 43 of the crawl or no crawl, and I've got some cool news. Well, I think it's cool. So we're going to play. I'm going to share my screen. And if you ever want to see this on your own, if you search for um, Google Index Detector, you'll be able to find a page that has all this information on it. Today is Monday. It's a test day. Every Monday, it's a fresh sheet in here. So if you have access to this document, you'll see that last week is another tab, and you'll see like, oh, where is it? There we are. So we had some good indexation last week. And remember, I'm testing Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So what these reds mean is that I didn't find any more of the pages indexing. That doesn't mean there's an index problem. It's just if I tested every day, I think all of these would be green. Okay, so here we go. I did publish the test today, and it was around 1:15, and the bot was recorded as coming there, and I'm keeping an eye. Shoot, I did something on my screen. Thankfully it didn't bother you. Okay, so anyway, there was a delay in the search console. So when the bot came, I'm trying to time, like, how long does it take from the time that the bot comes before the search console confirms that it is indexed. So usually what was happening earlier on, it would show that the bot had come and the URL was on Google and so forth and so on. And so the last couple of weeks, there seems to be a little more space in between. Wonder why. We might know this in a little bit, but anyway, I reported last week on a pattern that I was seeing in whenever Google is updating the search console. And I noted that whenever it is updated, it's updated for 3 days worth of data. Now it seems to be updating every 3 days, the 3 days of data. So somebody might have been eating their Wheaties. So the colors here indicate that the coverage in Search Console got updated. And one more very cool data point, and I don't know that we knew this, maybe we did, but it looks like all of our Search Console update dates are the same. So if you look into your Google Search Console and check the update date on it, you should see a date of March 25th. If you don't, I would like to hear from you, but you have to look today. But I will predict something. How about that? I predict that given that pattern, what we will likely see is that by this Wednesday coming up, they will update the search coverage, and the date will be March 28th, today. So hang in there. All right. Where are we? All right, so, also to let you know, sitemap dates are all over the place. So don't expect your sitemap dates to all be the same. But if you have several websites, check the coverage, because I think they're all going to be the same. And if they aren't, let me know. Google bots registered 140 server records, and that means that there were 48 desktop, 92 mobile. Let's hear for the mobile bots. They're coming back. And I will also introduce you to a new scientific term. When I searched for Googlebot in the server log text file, it lit up. I mean, there were tons of refresh crawls in there. So it was pretty fun. And they were crawling robots text files. Google crawls the ads text file. If you don't know what those are, Google it, because it's kind of interesting as a consumer to know that you can check. There were 6 feed fetcher records. The Googlebot image was there, and they were pulling what looked like it could be what they use for the favicons in mobile. And let's see, Bing had 118 records. They were, again, all desktop, no mobile. We haven't seen them now for a while. They were crawling robots' text files, sitemaps. There were no refresh full render crawls, but they were doing a lot of crawls of HTML content, but just not pulling all the pieces of it. There was no Bing preview, which is my favorite bot. I do love it when it comes. But anyway, that's it for today. And today's version of Crawl or No Crawl. And subscribe so you're the first to know. And I'm noodling a new topic for this week's Confessions of an SEO. If you have any ideas that you would like, please share them in the comments, or you can message me on the Facebook page. And there'll be a link in the description for American Way Media, and a link also to the podcast. If you are not a listener and you like little short SEO fun stories, go ahead and subscribe. All right, that's it, people. I will see you tomorrow.